Hello my friends, my name is David Kessler and welcome back to the studio. Today I want to talk to you about 5 ways to provide great customer service for your clients. You know, it seems like everywhere you go today, it's terrible customer service. You know, they're either, the people in customer service are overseas, in another country, they barely speak our language, or at least in the United States, it seems to be like that. I'm not sure they outsource it, right, instead of having customer service in-house. One of the best things that you can do is provide good customer service to your clients. That will keep them coming back. You want to make sure you can answer their questions if they have them about your artwork or whatever else it is, or if your teacher about your classes or your workshops. You want to be able to be there for them when they need you. When they contact you, respond quickly. So here's 5 things. Number 1, and this is about responding. Respond quickly whenever your customers contact you. This is so important for me because I deal with a lot of arts organizations. Some have staff members, some have volunteer staff persons, and I find it very difficult sometimes to communicate with people. You can't get them on the phone. Nobody answers the phone because nobody's in the office. You can't get an email response within 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It's unbelievable. So in the art world, customer service right now sucks. And I can tell you that firsthand because I deal with arts organizations every week. And most of them are really bad about communication. Some are great, but those are really the exception. So respond quickly when people contact you. And for me, mostly it's through email. That's my preferred method of communication, is through email. I check it throughout the day, regardless of whether I'm painting or teaching a workshop or whatever it is. I don't go 2 or 3 or 4 days without checking email. And I make sure I get it off the list as soon as possible and respond to people that have questions, they have needs. Right? And it's good customer service. It shows that you're available, you're responsive, and you're professional. All right. Number 2, when you sell artwork and you have to ship it quickly and provide really good packaging. And this seems like common sense and easy stuff, but there again, I mean, I've dealt with this for many years, and some people are really terrible. Number 1, about shipping it quickly. I mean, in the age of Amazon, we want it the next day. Now that's not going to happen typically with artwork. But I mean, I ship out books sometimes, or at least when I first started selling my book, I was shipping those out. So I would collect them, and every 2 days or 3 days, I'd go to the post office, and I used, 2-day guaranteed delivery. So, make it as quickly as you can, package that stuff up and ship it out. Don't make people wait a week before you even think about packaging the artwork. And if you can't get it done, get somebody to help you. Get your spouse to help you, or some friends to help you, or a staff person to help. And packaging is really critical. And I've done a video before on how I package things. I make my own boxes. I do my own packaging for my artwork. Because I know that shipping companies, as good as they are and as fantastic as they are about getting things where you need them on time, regardless of the carrier, sometimes things get chewed up because they're in conveyor belts and a lot of different mechanical devices, and they will rip the boxes open. So make sure that the packaging is good to account for that. I always use 2 boxes. I have an inner box wrapped with bubble wrap, and then I have an outer box. So the chances of both of those boxes being torn is lower because I have a kind of a double layer in there for the artwork. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 is when you sell something, follow up with the customer after the sale. There again, this sounds like common sense, but you would be amazed at how many people don't do this. It's really simple. I always have a tracking number, and I'll send the tracking number to the customer to make sure that they know when the paint is going to arrive. I'll tell them, okay, I shipped it today. Here's a tracking number. It's supposed to be there, in 2 days, so that they have that information and they know when to expect it. Now, typically the day that it comes or the morning following, I'll follow up, even though I get a notification from UPS or FedEx that says, hey, we delivered your painting or we delivered your package, I'll follow up and say, hey, just checking to make sure you got the package. Was it in good condition when you got it? Was the box torn up? Is the painting okay? And most importantly, do you love it? I mean, that's what you want to know, right? Did it get there? And when they unwrap it, do they absolutely love it? That's what you want to know. So follow up. That's good customer service. Number 3, or actually, I think I'm on number 4. Number 4, when somebody buys something from you, acknowledge how important that is to have their support by sending them a handwritten thank you note. And I did another video that showed how I do my thank you notes, and that's cutting up old paintings and putting an original piece of abstract art on the top of the thank you note. And I handwrite it inside. I mean, you just don't see that much anymore. I mean, I have a whole house full of art that I bought from other places, galleries, directly from artists. And I've gotten one thank you note from one artist out of all the pieces that I have. One. Right? And do you think that I've bought more work from that artist? Sure. Right? Because he makes me feel special as someone that purchased his artwork. That's what you want. That's what keeps people from coming. That keeps people coming back, is a good customer service and acknowledging how important it is that they're supporting you as an artist. Okay? So send a thank you note. Your collectors will love it, and they will realize that you are a professional. Now, the 5th thing, that is, be professional in all of your interactions with your customers in any sort of arts organizations that you may come in contact with. And I do this all the time, and I try to be professional as possible. Now, that's not to say that sometimes people don't piss you off. Sure, they do, but you have to act like they don't. Right? Just be professional. Don't act like a jerk. Don't be an ass. Don't go to a meeting drunk or stoned or, unkempt. I mean, dress professionally, act professionally, act like you know what's going on. People will have a lot more respect for you when you do that. And they say, gosh, that guy is so easy to get along with. He's great to work with. That's what you want. That's customer service. Okay? So let's review. 5 easiest ways to provide great customer service for your clients. Respond quickly whenever they contact you. Ship out your work quickly and make sure it's packaged in a sturdy and durable manner. Follow up after the sale to make sure they're happy. Send a thank you note to them, acknowledging that you really care for them and saying thank you so much for supporting me as an artist. Number 5, try to be kind and professional whenever you're dealing with your clients, when you're meeting with them for commissions or whatever, and other arts organizations, so that they know that you're in it for the long term, that you're professional and you're interested in providing good customer service to them. All right? So if you have any comments or questions, please leave those below, and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you might have. If you're not a subscriber, I would encourage you to subscribe with the big red button over here. If you think some of your friends would enjoy this video, please share it with them. And I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.